Welcome back to Touhoumon Lunatic Platinum. In the last part, I finished Victory Road, made it to the Pokemon League, and between then and now, I have done some grinding like I said I was going to do. Everyone is now level 60. I also went back to some areas with Waterfall, but I don't think I found anything of note. I think the only change in moveset I did was I gave Biaxier Gunksh Poison Bomb, and she learned Nasty Plot, so I got rid of Shadow Ball because I don't really use it that much, and Poison Bomb can be used to take care of water types, so it's actually useful. So, yep. Now that we're here, it's time to battle the Elite Four, except not yet.
Hold it, don't go off without me. You're challenging the Puppet League, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge for the battle.
Yeah, so I forgot Berry battled you here. And I found out because while I was grinding, I went back to go heal, and I accidentally stepped on that tile and triggered that cutscene. So I had to reload my save, so I wouldn't do this battle off screen. And wasted about, like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes of time I spent grinding. So that was great. I'm glad they made it to where he shows up when you just happen to stand on a tile and not when you specifically go out of your way to talk to the NPC. That's cool. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long. The fact that I'm almost dead is kind of dumb. You know? Good. Sounds like a faith type. Should be weak to psychic, yes. Not getting the type triangle mixed up again, am I? Yeah, I'm pretty over-leveled right now. But, you know how Pokemon goes. The rival and the first Elite Four member will have, like, you know, like, high level 40s, and then you get to the champion and they have, like, level 65s. It's always been kind of dumb. Right, what is hard? Weak card is weak to faith, yes. That's why in I like how they started doing it in Gen 5, where all the Elite Four members, you could battle them in any order, so they didn't get higher levels. So the champion wasn't that much higher level than the Elite Four, because it wasn't built up over time. I need you to not miss. I really need you to not miss. And then you did. Now you're fucking not you dead yet. My fault. It's my fault for thinking 80 was not, you know, what happened most of the time. But 80 means, like, you're basically taking a gamble. And you weren't even weak to it anyway, were you? I didn't hear the super effective noise. Hey, Sanyo! Eyes Earthquake. So my plan here is to do Barry and the Elite Four this part, and then save Cynthia and the credits for the next part. Well, that might not take too long, so I might do something else the next part. Actually, not recording this that long after the last recording session. It's only been 2 days. Could have worked on a cover instead, but like started writing down the notes for Flower Castle yesterday, and I didn't finish. It was a lot. Alright, you're flying type, of course. How could I forget the character standing directly on the ground is actually flying? Doesn't mean that's... Imagine the flying type being weak to electric. No, that'd be insane. It's your faith type. So what the hell do I even hit you with? Needle Arm? No, I don't think that's gonna be weak. Great, I love just being checkmated with the puppet I decided to throw out. 12 levels higher. 12 levels higher, it doesn't matter. That's what happens in Pokemon when you just checkmated with what you've decided to use. Yeah, so I'll try to finish writing down those notes today, and then maybe do that cover tomorrow. So that's why I haven't only been recording this series like twice a week recently, because I've been working on covers. Can't really do anything here, so let's just hit you with Psychic and be done with it.
I fully believe in this last one. I have no reason to freak out.
Yeah, of course. Why would anything one-shot?
We're not finished yet. We'll get out of this spot because we're so tight.
You wouldn't have seen that dialogue if you didn't survive on 1 HP. Alright, there you go, Barry. You successfully made me use 5 minutes of my time for this video.
What just went down? My team still needs raising? I guess I'm not ready for the Puppet League if I'm losing to you. Darn it, you watch though. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Puppet League. Because I'm going to become the champion, the toughest trainer. Well, you better not lose to anyone before me.
Alright, buddy. One of the rivals of all time, Barry is, truly. Definitely not the worst, but kind of feels like one of the most obligatory. Alright, now we get to the actual meat and potatoes of this game. This part. Let me confirm that you are qualified to challenge the Puppet League. So let us examine the gym badges you gathered from Sinnoh. Orberg City's Cold Badge, you're gonna go through every single one. Eterna City's Forest Badge, Hearthhome City's Relic Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Pastoria City's Fen Badge, Canalave City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and Sunnyshore City's Beacon Badge. Very well, trainer, you're indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that brought you here and go for glory. I guess I could show them. I think I've done that. That's what the badges look like. Alright, no more Baron music. So, what type's the first one? They're gonna make it its nature. Okay. My fire type out. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I bought a lot of items, so I've used most of my money. Some of those items I bought are, find it in here. Full restore. What the hell is it? Ethers. Right, you can buy ethers at the store in this mod. In the store at the league. So I got a lot of them. So PP should not be a problem at all, nor should anything else, because I bought a lot of items. Alright, save state, because I'm not doing any of this again. Hello, welcome to the Puppet League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain, I'm a huge fan of bug puppets. Bug puppets are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challenges here? It's because I want to become perfect just like my bug puppets. Okay, let me take you on. Bug's not a type. You have nature. Except, there was already a nature gym leader, so what do you have? Is it just nature again? Okay, this is still Conoco's theme, but am I crazy or does it sound different? Like slightly faster? I think it is different because I think the Elite Four theme from this game is just a remix of the Gym Leader theme because it has to be. They sound so similar. Yeah, I think this guy's just nature types again because there's no bug type equivalent in this type chart. What the hell do I hit Momoyo with? Nope. What was that? That's not part of the original theme. Right, you have that. Forgot about that. This is not a good matchup at all. Well, this was just a bad idea in general, wasn't it? Yep. Get fucked. You had... Okay. I thought you specifically had something to get rid of freeze there, and that'd just be stupid. Okay, you were weak to that. so you're not part nature. So what the hell are you? Yamame. I think you're a poison type. Am I gonna try to do for the Elite Four thumbnail like I did for World Link, where I had like... Did that guy have a cut-in? He had a cut-in, right? I wasn't really paying attention. Surely he did. If he didn't, then I gotta be more creative with what the hell I'm gonna make the thumbnail. It's a star, Morty. Yeah, besides me using the wrong thing against Momoyo, it's been a pretty easy fight, because you know I overleveled for this part of the game. But trust me, I know Pokemon works. I'm not gonna be overleveled soon. Nice, crit star. Oh, you must be part nature, that's why you're not weak to that. Wriggle, of course. Beat anyone else. Despite how little I've used Kiryu throughout this fight. Used her in like the first one. Then I replaced her with the fish. She never came back until now. Did quite a bit of damage for just being a neutral move, and you're 12 levels lower. Oh no, you're only 9 levels lower actually. You went from like 48 to 51. And then, like, 51's gonna be, like, the lowest to the next guy, isn't it? I will now concede defeat. I think you came to see how great bug puppets are. Also, I hope you realize we're up against in the public league. Battling is a deep and complex affair. Yep. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug puppets. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for now. No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room. 3 trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. 3 trainers, huh? This is the 4th game in the series, and we're still acting coy about the fact that there's a 5th one. Complained about it multiple times, but it's still just such a baffling decision in this game. Now let's skip the post-up battle dialogue. Let's make it to where you can just miss it. It's going by too fast. Look, that guy was having a whole speech there. Barely read it in time. Maybe I should have bought more super potions. You know, if I run out of them, I can start using my hyper potions to just restore health. Got plenty of them. This is the first Pokemon game I've played, unless you count Puppet Dance Performance. This is a weird way you could replace moves. Well, I don't have to worry about PP at all in the Elite Four, so I don't feel the need to be stingy. If I get down to like less than 5 more uses of a move, I should go ahead and use it for the next battle. Alright, what's the next guy? I mean, this looks like ground, which I guess means rock, which I guess means earth, because earth is both ground and rock. So is this the second Elite Four member that shared a type with a gym leader? I don't know. This will remind me of Agatha, so like throw out a ghost type. I'd be entirely surprised. Well, well, you're quite the adorable trainer, but you also got a spine. Sure hope I do. Oh haha, I'm Bertha. I have a preference for mature puppets. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? So are we not even doing a type here? Is she just gonna throw old women at me? Is that the gimmick here? Yeah, that's old. Also not a good start. I mean, you're ground type, so you stick neutral damage to water. Or you're weak to it. Water doesn't resist water? I'm pretty sure water resists water in normal Pokemon, so why the hell would you change that? Hey, Aaron, they're also pretty damn old. One of the oldest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was water, ground, and then, like, what, water miasma? Is Aaron even water type? What, do you have water types? Cakey. No, you don't. You just cakey, okay? I guess technically, yes. Like, I have no idea what the theme here is supposed to be. I don't think there's a type theme at all. That's... Why do you look so big? That's, like, significantly bigger than, like, every other puppet sprite, no? You like a legendary? Is this what Cakey's gonna look like when I find her... go find her on the lake later? That'd be weird, because the whole point of the Lake Guardians is that they're small. Like little pixie things, so replacing them with something that tall. Again, when you said mature puppets, I was thinking you were just gonna throw like Sanyo and Yukari and the typical list. And you have Aaron, but in Aaron, that's about the only character from the list you've kind of shown me so far. Is it just? Do you mean by mature? Do you just mean like mom? Because Keiki and Irami and now Junko. Does Aaron canonically have children? I don't remember. I don't know what Junko is. I know she's a legendary, so like... The fuck do you have her for? I don't know what type she is. I don't know. Maybe she's part fire type. Yeah, the thing I noticed after recording the part where I caught Junko, yeah, that's the like modern version of that Junko sprite, the one that that I found using the site I used for the thumbnails, and that's the sprite she uses after I caught her. I looked at her in the box, but when I fought her, she was using a different sprite, an older one. I couldn't find that older one on the site I used. I can find other ones that have that style. So I couldn't use it in the thumbnail. If I could, then I could put like 2 Junkos on the thumbnail. I could only put 1. There's Yukari, there's the joke. What do I hit the joke with? Probably Dark Pulse? You should be weak to Dark. Yukari, I think all the Yukari is the reason. That's not super effective damage. Gap? What's that? That's not a Pokemon move. Didn't do much. Dear child, I'm assuming for an instant that you won. Can I assume now? Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your puppets believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly grin. I rhymed. Quite something, youngster. I like how you and your puppets earn the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. Ah ha ha ha. I think you can go as far as you want. Okay. We are dying again. I don't want to sit through a bunch of super potions again. Use my 50 hyper potions I bought like half the series ago and still haven't used yet. So yeah, this is part 49, is it not? It's really gonna take until part 50 to battle the champion. I think that's a first. I think it's no other series has taken me that long to get to the main final boss. Especially not Puppet Dance. Puppet Dance didn't even last 50 parts. Gen 4 is long. I don't know what to say. I really have to wonder how much is left at this point. Like, I don't think Platinum's post-game is that long, but like, if it is, this series could end up being longer than World Link. A series that had a pretty big post-game added onto it that wasn't in the original Emerald. And this is base Platinum, and it might be just as long as that series. It's insane. Alright, next to the fire guy. You are the guy at Sunnyside. Yo, trainer. You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner that what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? My spirit burns like the raging fires of hell. That was definitely not in the original Pokemon. There's no way they allowed that. There just seems to be some really weird changes in text sometimes. Let Flint see how hot your spirit burns. Maybe it is. I can't imagine at least the English version allowed that. Maybe the Japanese version did. It's a translation of that. Clown piece. Oh, is your whole joke just not even fire types, just hell-related characters? Because we've already gone past the point of having a type theme. The last character didn't. I don't think the first one did either. I think the first character, he was just like, he used bug characters. Yeah, I guess that's just the gimmick of the Elite Four. They just use characters surrounding a theme, and type is, well, sort of there, just because the characters related to certain themes would be of certain types. But other than that, like Aki, what the hell is that? I used an Aki. Figured I remember what type it was. I think it's Faith. On? You do something? Alright, of course for me using an Aki. Doesn't matter, because I used it in World Link, used a different type chart, so it doesn't translate. Although it had Faith, and she was Faith, so it should still be Faith. No! Why did I use Faith? I'm dummy. I used On because she has Heart move, which is weak to Faith. I got the type triangle wrong. Yeah, let's go with the correct option here. Yeah. I really like Aki's, like, white and red for outfit. Very nice detailing. The opposite color on the other part. It's nice. Aki's design is very nice. Hey, Katya. You fire type? Sound like you should be. You notice how we're already dealing with level 57 here, and this isn't even the last Elite Four member? Yeah, the last Elite Four member is already gonna have 60s. You burned me. How could you do such a thing? Okay, good. You're fire type. Why are you dead? Why are you not dead? What is this bullshit? Like, are you kidding me? Well, that was a dumb decision. Goodbye. Man, my fish is melting. Oh, throw it at him. Have earthquakes in hell, but not when something like that, which looks like a earthquake. Let's go for it. Oh wow, the fucking floating thing without legs is not levitating. It is weak to earthquake. You see how it's literally impossible to determine shit like this? Characters that are flying. Oh yeah, they died to earthquake. Characters with their feet firmly pressed on the ground. They are immune. You feel your determination. Your will is overpowering me. Oh boy, Kappa Hammer. First time seen the move be used, and it was not by a Kappa. I don't believe it. I lost. I didn't take you for granted, but I didn't expect you to win. I never even considered it. I'm blown away by this. You and your puppets are hot stuff. I've not used Misty in any of these battles, so I'm missing out on money. Ooh, burnt right down to cinders. Alright, one more left. It's going at a pretty good pace. You know, Well, I sure hope it did, considering how much time I spent grinding. Alright, 2 of you are dead. What will the last theme be? We had bugs, old, and hell. It's gonna be fairies. Feel it. We'll be fighting Sunny Milk and Sinnoh. It's gonna be... I don't know. I don't know who the last member of this Elite Four is, so... Because, you know, before I started, the only Elite Four member I knew about before doing this was Flint, because he showed up earlier. The rest, I don't know. I would say this is like the least memorable Elite Four, but like that's only just because I haven't played the game until now. Realistically, the answer is probably X and Y, because normally when we question what's like the least memorable thing in a Pokemon game, the answer normally comes from Gen 6. The reason. I'm gonna guess reason. I already have Kiryu out in front. Last save state of the part. Ah, you timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. I have an entire team of Pachulis and Tokikos. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I am a user of magicians. I say you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far, so any magician. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. You know Narumi is a magician, I think? I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. You have Patchouli, and Marissa, and Alice, and the Viacarin. Some other 5th thing. Yeah, it's a Marissa, alright. Speed Marissa. Why am I slower? If I get frozen again, we are reloading that save state. Why am I weak to Tri Attack? Is Dark weak to Illusion? Alright, what's Marissa? I don't know. It's impossible to look at her and tell what she's supposed to be. No. Just trying to burn her, I guess. Right, the intro cutscene has like me and them at the same time, so it's gonna be kind of a lot more awkward to edit to a thumbnail than the last Elite Four was. Take actual damage to this, please. Well, I win this war of attrition. If I don't get crit. I live. Just going too well, wasn't it? It was just going too well. Just going too well. Why'd that do so much damage? Just making shit up. We're just making shit up. Just making shit up. Yep, first 2 times that wasn't a 2-hit kill, but now it is. Fine, I'll just use a different fucking Pokemon. Fire Wood doesn't even fucking matter though, because I don't know what the type is this thing is. Is she weak to reason? I don't fucking know. Is she weak to reason? Can I start the battle? Can I start the battle? That's something I can do. You're just always gonna take care of my first Pokemon no matter who I choose. God forbid, you fucking reason, your magician be reason type. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck you. Okay. Going too fucking well, wasn't it? Alright, so I get to just keep picking stuff, and one day I won't die to this thing, and and I'll be able to play the rest of the battle. I hate this piece of shit anyway. Silver had this exact same Pokemon too, and it did the same thing. It would just outspeed one of my Pokemon and kill it immediately. This might be one of my least favorite puppets in the entire fucking series, this stupid Speed Marissa. That's all it does. Outspeeds you and kills you immediately. And you don't know what type it is because it's not the same type as any other Marissa. Right on. You gonna not die? We were doing so well. 5 trainers. It went pretty well. And then just the start of this battle doesn't get to start at all. And she's dead. Okay. Like, weak to faith the whole time. Always something, Pokemon. It's always something. Swords Dance. You're a physical attacker? I guess you are. I remember one of the Alice's being that. Oh, wow, what do you know? A character you look at and think, hey, that's Reason type, was actually Reason type this time. Technically Byakuran, you sound like a fighting type. You normally are. Punch things. Well, punch means Dream, which is still weak to Reason, I think. Yep. Amazing how the rest of this fight goes when I'm not confronted with a speedy Pokemon that kills everything instantly and I don't know the weakness to. Eve, actually. You weak to dark. You look like a fire type. Well, at fire. You might be like fire, water, or something weird like that. Yeah, you're not even a Reason type. Hey, Narumi! I, again, don't remember what this type is. You are ground type? Because you're not part ice type. Or maybe you are. No, you're like, I swear I remember using fire on you, flamethrower on you, and you resisting it, which does not make sense if you're part ice type. Now what should I do? You rake the mold. Oh, you resist? Okay. Oh, that's not good. You need to stop that right fucking now. Oh, what type are you? God, this is so... Flamethrower? No, you resist it! Really just making shit up. We're just making shit up. Oh, you're weak to dark? What part of your type is weak to... Are you Reason type? You're Reason type? Okay. Yes. Why would I assume the come-to-life statue with snow on her head had anything to do with ice or ground? Clearly she's just a pure psychic type. Well, I hope I can outspeed you. And doesn't matter because I missed. All you do is not miss. Maybe missed. Why are you made of, like, titanium? You haven't boosted your defense at all because you only used Calm Mind, so why aren't you dead? Alright, that was one of the fights of all time. I one-shotted 3/5 of your team. And then your starting Pokemon did reset like 5 times. And your last Pokemon killed half my team. I see. I see. You getting past the 3 before was no fluke. Something that I couldn't read because it skips too fast. Congratulations, you've now beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Puppet League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. Doodle-doot-doot. Alright, so that's gonna be the next part, obviously. Man, that was going so well until you. There's always something like that in Pokemon. I hope Cynthia doesn't end up like that because it's fucking Gary. Gary? Reset like 10 times throughout the battle. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Maybe me grinding that much will actually allow me to not do that? I don't know. Anyway, the next part, champion, main story done, then might do something else. Bye.